Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of Horror of World, and welcome to, once again, the moment I hit the recording button on OBS, both the cat and the dog activate. So anyways, today we're going to be doing All Perks Harbinger of Doom. We broke our All Perks streak last episode with Aiko. We used Aiko's default perks, and I mean, you know, using Aiko's default perks is always pretty fun. We're gonna do all perks on Moriko, see how that works out. And we'll throw an added medical wrench into the machine that is the most effective eldritch slaughtering machine that I've ever seen. I think Kathakatasaru's a little too far. Maybe we'll do a little magic. Get a little magic, a little spice of magic in our life. And here we go. Once again, into Shiikawa, murdering some eldritch monstrosities. So let's see what we got here. We have Strength, second Mystery, second Enemy. And then we have Virtual Reality, and then we have the Knowledge check. Alright, so what do we got here, if I can just get back into the video game? So, ultimately, Strength, Knowledge, both of those things are doable as Moriko for sure. The Flashlight check, Virtual Reality, is realistically actually going to be solved with a flashlight. Threat of Fate. Oh, hold on. We need to check to see if Akamanto's here before we go rolling on that library notes a little bit more. Oh, of course he is. Of course, your boy Akamanto is in the video game. So, using all perks, looking for Moriko on the TV. Hey, ma, that's me. Is a little bit, I mean, it's definitely worth less than if you have Outdoorsman guaranteed in your perk deck. However, I still think it's worth it because it's literally free to do. There's almost no downside to doing it. It just adds like 10 seconds to your run. With that being said, we got Mind Drain immediately. And, Witness Curse. I think we'll stop rolling here, because I would like to get our reason back up to a better amount, and we'll dab on Akamanto first. I think. I think that going Akamanto, losing 5-4 guaranteed, and then going to Fear Festival, that's actually not a bad deal, because we make the strength check. It's an interesting thing for sure. Like, it's not super easy. So hold on, is Hardware Store better for the flashlight? I guess it is, but we'll use that. And now we're gonna sell the library notes and then get cursed again. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit nasty, but I think the compass is gonna make up a lot of ground for us, if the compass exists. Now, my sources say that the compass has been delayed. There was a technical fault. We're trying to find the fault, and we will correct it and get back to delivering your product as soon as we can. But until then, we're going to play a little Seaside Investigation. That's not this song, but that's the first World of Horror song that I thought of. By the way, by the by, I gotta move my chair, because the mic stand was leaning up on it, so every time I did a little movement, there was a little reverberation in the microphone stand. I don't know if you could hear it, but I assume you probably could. So how am I thinking about this run? 25% Doom, very early on. This is our first enemy, so the next enemy is who we have to watch out for. Just give Ritsuko-chan a little send here. Now, admittedly, that's a 60% chance, but I'm having flashbacks from a specific game that we did, and I am very frightened. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna do this, because this is a great chance to do it. It's a little bit risky, I admit, but As long as we get through this mystery relatively quickly, we should be fine. Because we have Fear Festival right after this, so we can take a little bit. We can take a beating. But we are a little bit worried about running into another enemy. So Branded, we got some pretty terrible curses right off the bat, didn't we? As long as we don't take 5 damage. Oh my god. Mangled Hand attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage to you. Well, thankfully, we are not going to attack in combat ever again. And by that I mean, goodbye, Akamanto. That costs a doom, that's right. So here's the thing. Because of that Mangled Hand, because I'm pretty sure that's not a minor injury. No, that's definitely a major injury. Because of that, we absolutely, under no circumstance, can we go to Fear Festival, because we would die. Akamanto's the second enemy, by the way. I'm gonna jot that down, because he is the second person that we fought. Now, as far as perks go, we have no charisma check. Improvise is the only thing here. I mean, Improvise is a meme, but is it a good meme? Not entirely sure. We're gonna get our perception up by 1. I wonder why our combat is so bad, but I guess that's probably just because we got 2 high accuracy enemies very quickly. I am highly concerned about... I guess we'll do Coma, which I'll just jot this down in the second mystery. Because we have reason to spare, so we can go in here, and if we do that, then what we should be able to do is lose guaranteed 3 reason. There's not that many stamina cadavers. I would love to get the katana here. Oh no. Oh no. Sure, we'll check the icy coast. You have gotten an item, the ancient ring. It's bad. Like, horribly bad. Like, this is terrible. It better sell for 2 funds or we're gonna have a problem. It does sell for 2 funds. Yeah, screw it, why not? Hermit and Kyoko. I mean, both of the... I mean, that's bad, but it's also good, question mark? Enter the doctor's office. We're gonna sell the ancient ring for sure, because that is just terrible. And then we are going to get rid... I mean, we have to get rid of... No, we bandage Frostbite, I think, because that's gonna be 2 funds for the Mangled Hand. We can't cure this, we can't cure this. We can only cure this, but that would require a bandage. So what we could do is we could sell the painkillers and then get rid of Frostbite. But I think I'd rather just use them, to be honest with you. And then use the bandage on Frostbite. I feel like that's probably the best course of action. So, I think that the run is highly cursed, but there's a chance that it works itself out. I do think that we need to use... If we can live and use Hermit here, I think we have to. I will donate blood. It's a bit unfortunate, but we're almost done with the mystery. We got like 3 more investigations. Yeah, we're gonna have to use... probably... The thing is, we can't use the Forbidden Idol, or whatever it's called, at the, whatchamacallit. So hold on, we need to prep this to make sure that hits. And then we need to hope that this hits, is that right? 80% chance? Sure, why not? Let's go. Get this out of here so that we don't get Jar of Blood. We have like 2 or 3 more investigations to go before we're out. I will not cast Void, hell no. Yeah, we were 2 investigations out. So as long as we don't die here, which, we're not going to, because it's Meaty Visitor, let's go! That's what I've been waiting for. Why are we so slow? I feel like I'm why are we so slow? We have 8 perception. Oh, ringing ears. I was about to say, I feel like I'm playing Haru up in here. What's happening? What if we dodged? Nope. But we can guarantee she's dead in 2 turns, so that's 1 stamina damage for that, so that's perfectly fine. Sewing Kit is great when you don't have the charisma check, and if we clicked use Dust of Seeing, we would have died there. So here's the thing, we're gonna let Hermit go before we become paranoid and then have to kill her. 58%, oh god, roads closed is terrifying. I mean, we'll get the Occult Store anyways, just in case. Is there cheese with the Akamanto mask? Like, if you sell it, do you still reduce the doom? Because that could be something that we could use, but I'm not. Ah, come on, man, come on! How dare you? Okay, the one-time parting gift could have been useful. Jesus Christ. We'll take Quick Thinking. We have to go. I think we have a mansion mystery, and these 2 are bad, so I think that I've always wanted to do a stealth invisibility run. I think that'd be hilarious, but yeah, I think we're in a weird spot. So we don't have to put any points into strength. We do have to put a lot of points into knowledge though, if we want to get that. So I guess we won't. Because I think it'd just be better to eat the loss, because we have to put 4 points into knowledge. That's almost every level up. So I'd rather just put it into perception. Because I want our combat to be as strong. Like, we don't have deft handling, so I am a little bit concerned about how that's gonna kind of ration itself out. So we don't have a mansion mystery. So Quick Thinking's not that great. But we will. I mean, it's Fear Festival time. Like, I mean, do you believe in rolling for a Retsuko-chan to win the game? Yoichi is interesting here. It's 1 fund, we get Jar of Blood, we go up to 4 funds. That could come in handy. But, well, it actually helps us. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take Yoichi. I think Yoichi's a risk, but I'm gonna take Yoichi. We don't. So here's the thing. If we take Iwa, then we just get ending A on, whatchamacallit. We just get ending A on, Vigil. Or, not Vigil. We get ending A on this mystery. We let, Takahashi yeet the Cult Master. Because we'll be at 8 strength. Our dexterity doesn't really matter. So I think I will say yes to this. We have to survive 1 forest investigation to optimize this, which, considering we have Void that we can forget, unlucky. Considering that we have Void we could forget, I was willing to take that risk, but this is going to be nasty. We'll just take the free space. Dog, nope. Thankfully that going to the allies, there's no downside to. We could actually die here. That's this is entirely possible. If we get cadavered, we could die. This is, well, I guess we won't have to. I knew it was a perception check, which is why we went for it, but we're gonna have to just kind of pray we don't get another cadaver, which there are other cadavers, mind you. We just have to hope that we don't get one of them. Tataru. We can do 14 damage. We want to brace for impact for sure. And then we would like to. We take Tataru down to 17. Which we can do. We cannot do 17 a turn. Oh, wait. We have Desperation. Never mind. So. That's gonna do, because we have a bonus damage from somewhere, right? Where's our bonus damage coming from? Kyoko. So each of these attacks is doing 9. And then that's gonna do, yeah, we're good. We missed a 95% chance. As we missed a 95% chance, and we got torn muscle. Could we have braced there? Did I screw that up? I mean, we got hideous. Oh no. What is happening? It's all come crumbling down. Torn muscle. No. So amazingly, you might not believe this, we can still win the run as long as we don't die on this frame, which is entirely possible. We need the monument, and we need the monument now. We also, and this is very important, alright? We need to let Takahashi shoot the cult leader. Pretty much immediately. So anyways, Takahashi started blasting. So we are in pretty much the fight for our lives right now. Contaminated water does not help at all. These are all terrible. Every single one of these things is terrible. I guess we'll take my weird collection because it's the only one that doesn't, it's the only one that I think is a functional perk. Out of, like, leadership in our scenario, no. Absolutely god-awful. There are no blue options for leadership in the entire game. At least that I can think of off the top of my head. We need to forget this. We need to... We already have the monument up, that's right, okay. So we're at 74, we're at an effective 74% Doom. I want you to keep that in mind. We have the Akamanto mask. We just want to hold on to the compass as long as possible. Now we have to do this because I don't want to fight the monitor. the monitor lizard. But, yeah, we're in a weird spot. We are in a very strange spot. This is a perception check. I remember this. We keep thinking this is a knowledge check and getting owned, but no, it's a perception check, so we're fine. So, as long as we can get a few... I do want to fall into the pit, because I want to spread the damage out as much as possible. We're in a bad spot here, we really are. We'll get rid of the Dust of Seeing for now, pick up the book. Not what we wanted. I mean, I guess we could hold on to it. It's not, like, hugely that bad. Escape. We need minus Doom events, like we do. We're not halfway through this mystery yet, and we're already at, you want to sell something real quick? Sure, we'll sell Fatal Flora. Get the most expensive one. I think we'll sell the Dust of Seeing as well. I don't want to sell the Sewing Kit, and I don't want to, and we definitely cannot get rid of the Akamanto mask, no matter what we do. So, we're in a weird spot. Like, when we can, we have to use the, this would, both of these are not happening, so we take the one that if it happened, it would be the best possible outcome, but we had 4 on both. That is definitely not happening. Just get a cadavered. This is... Unfortunately, this game is going to be a loss. We messed up really badly when we got Torn Muscle from Tataru, which was hilariously unlucky. With that being said... So hold on. This is double damage minus 1, so this would be doing... These each do 7. Which is pretty nasty. Well, actually, would it cancel itself out in that situation? Because it goes up to 8, then minus 1, then plus 1. Or plus 1, then minus 1. So actually, no, these are doing 8. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can also get rid of Kyoko, can't we? If we let her go, we get minus 5 Doom, I believe. We're gonna have to test that theory for sure. Because, let me tell you something. We are in what they know as the danger zone. But we don't really... Oh my god. That's... No, well, that's not that bad, because it's not our last mystery, but that's still pretty... Still pretty nasty. Sender. So let's see if it works. If we get rid of Kyoko, is this gonna work? Oh, we're dead. We're actually just dead, by the way. But I do want to see if this works. This is important. It does. Okay, so if you get rid of Kyoko, it will, if you get rid of Kyoko, it will, take the Doom away, which is pretty good. we're dead. Just send me. Just send me, alright? Just send me to hell. We're dead. Alright, that's a wonderful family photo, Moriko. The camera really brought out the best in your eyes. So with that being said, let's do the same thing again. The definition of insanity, but hopefully not misclicking skeptic mode. Because that would be a little bit bad. We'll go Yellow's Ath again. It's a shame we had such a good setup, but just a lot of doom hit us repeatedly. And we kind of misplayed a little bit. Probably a lot, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know where it went wrong. It just kind of slipped out. It just kind of slipped out from under me. But we got second. I wrote it as second Mr. Second Mr. Ert. But yeah, so we've got virtual reality, flashlight, dexterity, strength, Takahashi, and then second mystery. No cool item, so we're just kind of we're just regular gaming, which that's all right by me. Can we get some Polish dentistry going on? Hopefully. There we go. We will take the EXP because there's no reason to take anything else. We do not have the glitch this time, so it's 1313. And because we started on medical history, we have the discharge summary, so we got 25 EXP off the bat, counting the bathtub plus 5 EXP. So I would say probably some easier mysteries this time around, but still a little bit nasty, a little difficult, to be honest with you. No Akamanto this time, so that is nice. But we don't really have... I mean, we'll do botany first, I think. It's risky. It is risky, but... What is he doing and where is he? You just want to spy on Shiro-san? You just want to violate the man's privacy like that? I'm ashamed, Moriko. You should be better. You have standards. I'm nearing the end of Breaking Bad now. I've been watching it a lot. Well, actually, no. I should take that back. Once we got to Season 5, and by once we, I mean me, once I got to Season 5, it was kind of a snoozer, to be honest. Like, after the ending of Season 4, I was thinking to myself, what could they possibly do to keep me invested in the show? Because I've watched it before, but I genuinely didn't remember. We got Ashen Contract for our first spell. That's incredible. I just genuinely did not remember. Hey, you want to use Ashen Contract on Miku, like, immediately? Like, you just want to send Miku to hell? Because I don't want to deal with this. This is kind of scary. Actually, no, hold on. That's an overreaction. We can do this. So we can guarantee the strong attack hits, and then we can do that. And as long as we don't miss, then we can just do it again, and then we're good. Taking 710 for Miku, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good rate. Although we are going into the forest, and this is going to be scary. But we should... I think it's early enough that we have enough health to kind of brute force the forest. That's at least the strategy. It's a little inelegant, sure, but I think that I think it'll work out. But yeah, once I started watching Season 5 of Breaking Bad, I'm like, you've already, like, you've dealt with the best villain. There's, you know, you've already, like, the best villain has left the scene. The show's ramping down because there's not really much more that you can do. So what are you gonna do, right? Like, you had all summer to figure it out. What is it that you do, Breaking Bad? And I was wondering where they were gonna go with it. And I ended up kind of putting it on the bench, honestly, for... Really? I ended up putting it on the bench for a bit, honestly. I probably went like a week without... Maybe not a week is probably an over-exaggeration. But, yeah, a week is an over-exaggeration. Just time feels like it's been so slow recently. I would say probably put it on the shelf for like 4 or 5 days. So like the weekdays, I suppose. Not the weekend. And I wasn't really, I didn't really know if I was gonna go back to it, right? That is a reason. Check the other one's Doom, that's right. Yeah, I didn't, I wasn't exactly excited to keep watching it. However, I think the sort of final, the final act, or at least like, I would say like the first 3 or 4 episodes are like, okay, it's kind of a snoozer. But the, once it starts getting into, and this is like major spoiler territory, if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I would highly recommend you to, because it's incredible. But I totally forgot about the Jesse tag team with one of the other characters. Like, for pretty much the entire show, Jesse is just like hanging out with Walter. Jesse, we gotta cook. Jesse, we gotta cook. We gotta get back in the game, Jesse. No, Mr. White, no. Jesse, we've gotta cook. I feel like the like, what is it called, Breaking Good or whatever? That's just the Breaking Bad version of being Meguka is suffering. What are we gonna do with Bark Woman? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like this is a shoot situation. I feel like this is a send to hell. Like, we shoot and we send her to hell, but you wanna take a chance on a 60%? Why not? Let's go! That was a terrible idea, but it paid off. Honestly, you might even consider, like... I mean, I've come around on looting, actually. Especially on Harbinger of Doom. I like looting a lot more. But you're gonna give me Fast Swimmer? Oh, I can't pass Fast Swimmer up, you know what I mean? So we do have Strength and Dexterity. Did we have Fear Festival? I don't actually remember. If we have Fear Festival, this gets a lot easier. Why do we have 2 Dexterity? So, Paranoia, I know, takes Dexterity down by 1. Does Fractured Ribs take? Oh yeah, that literally is what it says it does. So, we do have to cure Fractured Ribs, and we do have to maybe do something about our paranoia. But we should be fine just letting Shiro die. There was a funny image I saw on the community page. You know how in Steam, how you just scroll down now and you see like fan screenshots and fan artwork, which was a terrible idea, by the way. Like being on, like clicking on your game library and then like right below your game being a bunch of community content creations was probably one of the worst things that Steam ever thought of, like ever. Just in the history of anything ever. Like, it doesn't personally bother me, but when I click on Skyrim, for instance, I mean, you know what it is. It's screenshots of sexy anime girls. That's all it is, right? You got the KS hairdos and all that stuff. Like that, like, here, I'll do it right now, actually. I'll do it right now. Skyrim. The regular one, not the special edition. You click on that, community content, question mark. You scroll down, literally, one of the first images that I see is an anime girl with like a... What's that sword called from Fire Emblem that's all like twisty and it shoots lightning? The Levin sword? Just an anime girl with a KS hairdo with a twisty blade. And then you keep scrolling down and then there's... Oh no, what is that one girl with the pink hair? And she's in the, oh, hey you're finally awake. Oh no. Just keep scrolling down and you just keep seeing. You just keep, actually just some dead ass, like, not even censored. Like, actually just, oh my god. That's, I can't even describe what I'm looking at right now. Because, Susan would just keep... I can't even describe this. I can't even describe what I'm seeing. Like, this was a terrible idea. And I'm not talking about me scrolling down. That was a bad idea. But why does Valve, like, allow this? Like, can we toggle this off? Let's see. Community content. It has a hover question mark over it, so you can hover it for more information. It's a tooltip. This section contains screenshots, artwork, videos, and guides, and more submitted by the community. Uh-huh. It sure does, Valve. It sure does. How is Skyrim Special Edition? Is that worse or better? I mean, these are at least more tasteful. These are definitely more tasteful than what I saw just by scrolling down on the freaking... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. They... What is that? It's just, on one half of the pictures are just anime, they're just anime titties. The other half of the images are just, hey you're finally awake memes. Like, there's Conor McGregor in the carriage. I don't understand. But, oh my god. There's, like, you understand. Don't, like, I don't understand why Bethesda, or not Bethesda, sorry. I don't understand why Steam thought that this was a good idea. Like, you just click on the game's name, and then you just immediately see, like, somebody with, like, 500 plus mods running an EN boost. Sorry if that scared you. But I'm just looking at it like, Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm an adult, and I can, you know, I can handle that. But it's just like, but why would you ever do that, Valve? Why would you ever, like, who came up with that idea? Who made Warframe? Anyways, like, that is just, like, seriously, like, that's... That in many aspects is a disaster, but it's also hilarious that you just, like, because here's the thing, right? It's not only screenshots, but it's artworks too. And I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was a point in time. So Steam has a feature. What mystery are we gonna do next? What did we get? I forgot. Store's closed. So we want to take probably bulletin board, right? Because that's the either bulletin board or vigil. We'll do bulletin board. I want our stats to get a little higher before we do vigil. Although we do have the health for it. You can make an argument that we're healthy enough. But either way, we want to get all the roads closed mysteries out of the way first. But so there's a feature on Steam where you can upload an artwork to your profile, right? So you can upload an image as an artwork, and then you can use that on your profile as sort of like, you can display it on your profile. And so when somebody clicks on your Steam profile, they'll see that artwork, depending on where you have it showcased on your profile, right? So originally, Steam, in their absolute galaxy brain design decisions, you could only upload artwork to games and their community pages, unfortunate. And then you would have to then select the artwork that you uploaded from that game's community, alright? We'll take fondest memory here. It's a little bit risky, but... And so what ended up happening with that is you got into situations where people would... There were placeholder games that they existed for the sole purpose of making it to where you could upload... They existed for the sole purpose for you to be able to upload screenshots that were unrelated to other video games. So, like, weebs like me could get anime pictures on our profiles, right? And so eventually Steam caught on to that, Valve caught on to that, and so they made it, they flipped the switch, they made it to where you could, flip the switch is the wrong term, I apologize, but they made it to where you could, I want to get 8 perception as Moriko, that's a good place to be. They made it to where you could upload artwork directly to your profile. And so what that ended up doing was that solved the problem quite a bit. But then they thought that, hey, since the weebs aren't uploading unrelated anime pictures to random games anymore, maybe, just maybe, we should enable a feature that is, I don't even know if you can turn it off. Like, if you can turn it off, it's not well communicated. But just the whole, like, recent update to Steam, by recent, I mean, like, the last couple of years. I don't know when they changed it, but just looking at it is horrible, right? Like, the favorites, like, it's just a giant... Like, I genuinely dislike it. I think it's very unintuitive, just having the... I really did like the original sort of thing, although they still kind of have it. I just think that what they added doesn't really do anything for the user experience of Steam. But that's besides the point. That's just one man's personal opinion that doesn't really matter in the context. But they thought that it would be a great idea for you to be in a situation where you essentially had to... Where, basically, when you clicked on a game, you saw artwork for that game. And that was dumb. I think that I'm pretty sure that most people, we have 0 dexterity. We have 0 dexterity. Oh, no. I just think that for most people, it's something that we would, or I think that most people would probably want that to be optional and opt in, right? Because, like, I might opt into it if it was, like, something that you opted into, but I can imagine, like, how does that work with, like, you know, like, child protection, or, like, whatever it's called, like, parental controls, that's what it's called. How does that work with parental controls? How do you, like... You know, I'm just thinking, like, Skyrim is one of the most popular games, probably, of my lifetime, right? Like, probably one of the most popular single-player games of my lifetime. And you click on Skyrim on Steam, and it's just, like... uncensored, just anime, you know. And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, how does that work, Steam? How do you handle that? And is that disabled on parental controls? Is that something that I could disable for myself? Like, it's such a weird feature, and I have no idea why they did it. Because the community, like, the whole Steam, like, discussion area, like the Steam forums, has always been such an incredibly, like, niche sort of thing, right? Like, I don't think that a lot of people use those forums, at least from what I've seen. And so, it's just weird, right? Like, I don't think... They didn't think that one through, I guess is what I'll say. And I think that's a fair criticism of how Steam works as a platform. Because something like... I mean... Oh god, like, let's click on Fallout 4. And, I don't even know what's happening in, I don't know what's happening in this screenshot, and honestly, I don't really want to know. At all. Okay, I can describe this one. It's, Paladin Dance, but his power armor is replaced with a trash can. I can describe that. But a lot of these, I can't describe at all. I mean, some of them are just, like, actually related to the video. Big Iron, but every line swapped between different verses and illustrated. There's still a lot of, things on this, oh my god, that's just an anime girl. Like, that's just straight, is that a VTuber? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Oh no. There's so many cursed things here, and I'm just thinking to myself, did that cat girl just kick a raider into space? Huh. Anyways, I don't know why this is a feature, and I don't know why Steam, like, I don't know why Steam thought that was a good idea. Like, it works on some things, right? Like, I don't know, it works on, hold on. I'm gonna find something that's not incredibly cursed. It's not enabled on Garfield Kart, apparently. I just scroll down and oh no, here it is. My friends just have so many achievements on Garfield Kart that I had to scroll down. Okay, no, Garfield Kart is somehow even more cursed. This is... Like, I mean, I knew about, like, how to make Nermal pay for what he's done, but how to... how to demolish Arlene. Dunk Arlene in propane and have a match ready. Burn, baby, burn. Strap her to the next SpaceX rocket and simply let her fly. Sweet freedom. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the video game here. I think that I hate... This has been the rant about how the Steam artwork page functions as a thing that exists. And so, do we have anything to bandage? We can bandage coughing blood, we can bandage fractured ribs, but listen, we have -4 dexterity. I think we're just gonna get the torch from this. I think that's probably fair. But I mean, we'll hang out for a bit. I don't actually know if we need the compass anymore, because we have deduction. But let's see here. We're gonna play the video game now. No more distractions. Remember, no more Steam forums. Truly, the root of all evil in this world is the Steam discussions page. But yes, there are so many cursed things, and we should not pay them any more mind because they are weird. I should have leveled up first. That's my mistake. Location's threat level increased. It didn't really matter. I mean, I hate every single one of these. I want to reroll, so I will. These are all terrible too, but I guess we'll do folklore studies because we gotta do the... Actually, no, we don't have to go to the village, do we? Vigil is mansion only. Fast learner it is. Sure, why not? No charisma, we got dexterity and strength. That's it. Got dexterity and strength. That's literally it. So, should have taken a signed contract so we could get money. That's what we should have done. So yeah, anyways. Fast learner. Objectively speaking, probably one of the worst perks in the game. But we're going for an EXP build. That's what Moriko's doing today. Hey, taking -3 Doom for a level up is fine by me. Hopefully. I don't know if the enemy, like the boss, is Eldritch or not. But anyways. Let's just Desperation and send him to hell. That sounds about fun. So this is actually killing him. Let's go. So we can do one more. I just want to save it just in case we need it. Escape. Wait, no. Search the body, because we want to take stamina here. Okay, so discard this, and then discard this, and then we are good to go. Hopefully we can get some sort... We're going to get tireless, which is nice. Hopefully we don't get contaminated water. That would be pretty devastating. Goodbye, Canis. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the free experience. Canis is literally just the lore-friendly fat rat. Change my mind. Throw the torch. From me unto you. I grab my axe, get out of bed, drink my coffee, and then I'm out. That's a lie. I don't drink coffee. That's a lyric from a song. Fetid fumes is interesting. Fame. No. That's funny. It is, but no. I don't remember what... I'm pretty sure we have ramen and... We have ramen and Vigil left. So I think I think anatomy class is probably the best way to go here, but currently we're taking -6 stamina, so I'm a bit scared with what's happening here. We could take knowledge and then hope to get... We're gonna take knowledge. I think it's useful enough. We really need some sort of healing perk. We really need some sort... We should have taken strength for sure. I messed up, actually. We have to do Violent Vigil now, which 5-4 is a terrible health value to be at. We just have to avoid cadavers, that's it. We just have to not get cadavered. If we get cadavered once, we probably lose. Interestingly enough, we can set ourselves down to desperation range here and then kill her next turn. She's dead, or the puppet matrons are dead. I don't really know what they are. I suppose we'll find out on... No, I'm not gonna say that. That's too cheeky and it's too easy. It's too easy. Now, here's the thing. You might be saying, you should take a bath. Bath is +1 reason, alright? It's good, but it's not that good, and it gets us out of desperation range. Which, since we've already established that we are going to die if we get cadavered, we might as well just not leave cadaver range. Like, because if we get a cadaver, a way out, Joseph Ferris, this is a knowledge check, we should be able to do it. It's technically not a, that's technically not a cadaver, because we can, you know, like, actually do it. You want to tell me what I got? A new status? Nope. So, technically that's not a cadaver. We should have taken the, so here's the misplay that we did. What we should have done is realized that we have long pig steak if we make the strength check. And then, what you do is you lose stamina on purpose and then eat the long pig steak. Now we're in a very bad spot where we're freaking dead because this is a -3. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, he teaches you a spell. That's how we lived there. We're gonna die. And because I delayed for so long by talking about the stupid Steam forums, we're not gonna do another run. But if we were to win, it would be a miracle. We have one event before. Oh my god, that's hilarious. We got the same event twice in a row. Has that ever happened before? Getting the same event twice in a row? Hold on. I need to check this. You've run into Towering Eye, or Towering Eye's Prophet, sorry. And then you're investigating stargazing. Your compass helps you find your way. You're investigating stargazing. Has that ever happened before? Have we ever had that happen? Because, spoiler alert, we lived. And, I mean, we get to the next mystery, and we have enough doom to... We do have fetid fumes, so we have to be careful. But we have... Why do we get money there? Hello? Zeal, +1 damage, doomed already. 100% doomed already. I will always take that. We are in a situation where any dexterity check is plus reason. Any dexterity check is a guaranteed plus reason. And I mean, listen, this is how recovery in this game works. It's like, at one point you're about to die, and then the next you're in the ball game. We can sell both of our items if we want to get experimental treatment. I like that idea. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sell the meat cleaver and the compass. We can't actually sell the torch. The torch is worthless. So what we want to do is we want to sell the compass and the meat cleaver, because we only need to get to level 7. That's not a big deal. And then we want to get experimental treatment. That's what we would like. That's how we get in this. That is pain medication. That's not really good enough. What's our risk tolerance here? We don't have a second enemy. We do have Takahashi, so we need to be careful. I think we can restock once, and then we have to deal with whatever we got. That's great. Okay, so sell the compass, and then sell the meat cleaver. Buy the experimental drug. We can get a jar of blooded here. That's unfortunate. There is no playing around it. Although we might actually have a tree charge, but at that point I'd rather just take... I mean... I'll take Jar of Blood. We're on Ath Yelazath. Stamina cadavers for god-related incidents are, See, that said -2 reason. We took We did take -2 reason, but we got +1 from the Doomed already. That's great, isn't it? But, we theoretically, if we get one more fund, we can buy, the perception check. That's highly unfortunate, actually. I think we might be throwing, honestly. I think we might lose here. This is actually kind of scary. This is actually getting a little bit scary, actually. I'm not happy with how this is turning out. This is, we take this, we take these. Any dexterity check is +1 reason. That was -3 reason, admittedly, but we take those. So 76% Doom's kind of nasty. We level up. Exactly, because we didn't have the bonus EXP, so instead of getting 65, we got 50, which is perfectly fine. These are all trash. Literally none of these would help for anything. So we'll meme my weird collection. We'll get 1 point of knowledge. We are now taking 3 stamina damage. That's it. We're taking 3 actually, because we don't have a light source of any kind. However, because the bathtub stuck with us for the entire game, that's pretty funny. I mean, you know, all you need is to get pretty much free from one. Like, if you get a risky play and you win, that can really help you out. Now, I've been talking about random. Wait, what? Oh, we have the torch. That's right. I totally forgot. I was like, oh, you know, we have an extra weapon to throw at Takahashi, but no, that's funny. Why is Doomed already not working? Doomed already usually procs. It's not supposed to proc. Like, I want to make this clear. Doomed already is not supposed to proc when you succeed a skill check. But it usually works in the lighthouse, and I'm so confused on why it's not working this one time. But apparently we're gonna kill him on turn 1, so that's very nice. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why is Doomed already not procking? And hold on. We don't have looting. We don't. Hold on. Does Doomed already just give you looting for free? Like, what is happening? How are we getting money? I'm so confused. It was Bulletin that we did second, right? Doesn't really matter, but because we would have won anyways, because it's we would have gone up to 91% Doom and then immediately won the game. I don't understand sometimes what World of Horror is as a video game. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out. I hope you're staying safe out there. And hey, today's apparently the Garfield card day, huh? So yeah. Garfield cart later in, like, if you're watching this when it came out, like a few hours or so. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.